Hey, what's up everyone? I just thought I'd show you guys my Odroid N2 Plus case and setup that I use for emulation. On the left is the Odroid N2 case by Hard Kernel, and on the right is a regular GameCube. They're basically the same size. The Odroid does not have a lid that lifts up though. Wish it did, that'd be really nice. I'm going to go ahead and take off the lid and show you guys how I have everything set up. On the lid, I have a 1 terabyte drive. You can put any size, of course, and then it's just got an adapter. And that adapter plugs into this little USB hub. And in that USB hub, I have a Bluetooth and Wi-Fi adapter, as well as a controller adapter. So all these 4 USB ports in the front are available for whatever you need. The only thing you need to plug into the back is the power, HDMI, and your Dolphin bar if you got one. I'm going to go ahead and boot it up and let you guys see it in action. Okay, we're booted up here. This is the actual what the theme looks like. This is the HyperMax version 8 theme. I added background videos as well, so you have the theme here, and then after about 10 seconds, a video will play. Currently, in that 1 terabyte drive, I have 30,264 games. Those are not duplicates, but there are some that are multi-disc, so it's not 100% accurate. I also have all these collections added. That does not add to the game count, but the collections are really cool. So it makes, finding franchises you like available. So like you got The Simpsons, and they have his own video here, and then Sonic and the Turtles. It's actually really nice. I wish I could turn the volume on, but then this video to get flagged, so I can't do that. I'm going to show you guys how I have my light gun set up. This is how you would set it up. Basically, I have a Dolphin bar with the Wiimote set up. I mapped everything in RetroArch manually, and then I also mapped it inside of Emulation Station. When you load up a game, if it doesn't already have a configuration for the light gun, this is Final Burn Neo. You just do the hotkey and Y, and then go into Controls, Port 1 Controls, Device Type, and change it to a light gun. And then go to Manage Remap Files, Save Game Remap. Then you can just go back into like the core options, and if you want the crosshair emulation, you can add it. I'm going to always show just so you guys see that the tracking is working. So now I have it, and this is my Wiimote that I'm using, and it's number 2 for the coin and 1 for start. And here's my Wiimote. As you notice, it seems to be tracking perfect. And it might be a little bit shaky, but that's because I'm going through a capture card at the same time. But it's 100% accurate for me, and I really enjoy using the Wiimote in all these games. As you can see, that works. And that's using my Wiimote there. And let's see what else we got. I'm going to show you guys some other cool features in 4.8 that's coming up. One of my favorite ones is MIDI support for systems that support it. The Sharp X68000 is one that supports the roll-in sound canvas, which is really, really nice. By default, you can go into advanced emulation options and go to RetroArch, and you can select Timidity or Fluid Synth, MT32 or CM32L. I use either Timidity or Fluid Synth, and if I'm not saying Timidity right, sorry, I don't care. Timidity is the one that uses the actual full sound canvas sound fonts. So if the game supports it, you definitely want to select it. Currently, I just have that set to timidity, and I just want to make sure that Dracula X is set the correct way. I'm going to set, okay, good, it's perfect. This is set to none right now. I'm going to let you hear what the normal sound sounds like, and then let you hear what the MIDI sound sounds like. So this is the normal sound here. I'll let it play in a little bit. This will make this video kind of long, but it's worth showing. Now make note of this, how this sounds here. It sounds great, but it can sound even better. So here's what it sounds like with true MIDI support. If you select timidity for your RetroArch device, you need to make sure that it supports the sound canvas or the GS. Otherwise, it's going to sound weird. If you use Fluid Synth, you can use the MT32 CML, all that other stuff. But this SC55 needs to use the timidity. So you can tell the volume, the sound is much, much nicer. You'll be able to tell big time here. So that's one cool thing here. Also, Sega Saturn has really improved. Right now, you have quite a few options for emulators. You can use Yabasanshiro 1.5, the current Yabasanshiro, Mednafin Saturn. Not many games are going to work with that because it requires a high-end system, but some of the classics like Elevator Action 2 run perfect with it. And then the Libretto Yabashan Shiro core. Currently, the most compatible is the Yabasan Shiro 1.5. Most everything will play pretty darn well. You're not going to be able to tweak it out to 1080p and 4x and stuff like that, but everything will play and it'll look really nice. I'll show you an example here. Here's a stall. With the stall, by default, by default, I have Yabasan Shiro 1.5 already set up. But a stall requires that you use the HLE BIOS. So I have that option set just for that game. Otherwise, it won't load without it. I have the sound turned off due to copyright because this one always gets flagged. I don't know why, but this game gets flagged for some reason. As you can see, it's playing fine. Here's one game that runs really well with Mednafen, and that's Elevator Action Returns. This one has no problem with that. We will not get copyright struck for this one. This game runs perfect on this core. I wish all the games do. It is so close to being perfect, even with the overclock that it can. If you notice at the bottom, I got my retro achievements going, so those are all the achievements at the bottom for the leaderboards that I can use. I always feel bad killing the dogs. Poor puppy. Trying to get a achievement unlocked so you can see what happens when you unlock the achievement here. I try to beat the level and see if the achievement is unlocked. There you go, achievement unlocked. I have the achievement set to Encore mode so I can always unlock them, or anybody that plays can unlock them. So if anybody wants one of these, I have 4 of these actually that I'm going to sell. So message me for pricing.